Right now, we are most likely the hours before a major escalation, rather de-escalation. What Trump has been signaling, tweeting today does not seem to suggest that he has any plans to actually give diplomacy a real chance. He's calling for surrender. I think he is likely miscalculating, thinking that the Iranians believe that surrender actually is an option, that Trump would honor the terms of a surrender. And that's assuming that they even think that surrender is in the cards, in the sense that their assessment of their strength and weakness is likely very different from the perception that exists in Israel and in the United States. If they don't trust that surrender actually is an option, because they believe that once they were to agree to it, the Israelis would not be content with just destroying the nuclear program. They would go after the missile program, and then it would snowball to a whole set of other things. And as a result, I don't think that they think is an actual option. So if Trump goes and insists on surrender, if talks even take place, I think it will ensure war. It's important to understand the missiles that they have been using against Israel are long-distance missiles. The missiles they would be using against U.S. bases, first of all, they have a larger arsenal of them, are medium and shorter distance missiles. They have not used those against Israel, and as a result still have plenty of them left. So by targeting the bases, that also means that they would target the countries in which those bases are hosted. Could be Qatar, could be Bahrain, could be UAE, could be Saudi Arabia. This would regionalize the war. This is part of the reason why many of these Arab countries are dead set against this escalation. They don't want this conflict to come to their territory. If you actually say that Tehran should be evacuated, it seems to suggest that regime change is very much at the very center of this. And if it's not regime change, it may actually more accurately be to say that it is regime collapse, meaning regime change, you're changing the regime from one thing to another. Regime collapse means that you just take out the state apparatus, create chaos, and let the chaos fester, rather than taking responsibility for setting up a new government.